Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
Now that sounds like
That
nonsense.
sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like
Sounds
nonsense.
no.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Ooh.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I was so sad to hear Jeff's voice on the intro and him not be here today.
Oh, bummer.
He's got some family issues
Yep,
happening.
yep.
So,
he's being a very good family member.
yes,
Good,
yeah.
good,
So,
good.
unfortunately, no Jeff again. We gotta get his little ass back in here though.
Wow, you sound tired.
I sang 2 sets last night or
Oh,
yesterday,
my.
so I'm
I
a
was
little
wondering how your voice would hold up for today.
hoarse, but you know, talky.
Oh, he's not as happy, is he?
Oh yeah, no, we had a show here in the studio last night. A few bands played.
Cool, local bands.
Yeah. We had a last minute dropout and then filled in with 2 great bands. So
That's great.
Yeah, but no, we had a good time. We were talking about this last time we did it, even though everyone got COVID last time. It's such good vibes, like
Right.
very positive. Everyone leaves like on a weird little high from the
Right.
show. You know, people too, like not just the bands, but just because I don't know, everyone just gets along. There's not even, there's no negative nothings.
Well, it's like the little shows that you used to go to as a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in somebody's like backyard or their house or something. It's kind of that same vibe.
Except for it's got a much better PA system.
Well, yeah.
What were the name of the bands?
So funny you should ask, because we're gonna play one of them. Rival Cults was the band, and then Plot, and then Up Your Guts.
Okay.
And we're gonna play a song by Rival Cults. I had never even heard of them. They're from Santa Barbara. I guess the singer lives up here in Solvang.
Really?
And I just hadn't run into him. I don't know.
That's funny.
Even in a small town
How old is he?
like our age.
So
Yeah.
maybe, he looked around and probably said shit.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I got his digits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and then another guy who plays drums. And I've known him to be a singer, Devereaux.
Yeah, right.
He jumps in. I think he was the original singer for Devereaux or something like that. And but he lives up here too.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, so like more homies.
Wow,
So it's
cool.
really cool. We had some new people show up, but it's like, we do the Ask a Punk thing, which people are like, oh, it's pretentious. But I'm like, no, it's my private spot. I don't want my fucking address out on the internet or
Right,
whatever.
right.
Some people got their panties in a wad, but a guy reached out and he said, slid into my DMs and was like, where is this place? Or, blah, blah, blah. I just moved into town kind of thing. And I went through and I was like making sure he wasn't a cop or whatever,
Oh, right.
And I was like, yeah, okay, show up. And he had a great time.
Wow.
There was actually 2 of those guys.
Nice.
That showed up. That were randoms. And the one guy brought his son. I
So,
assume.
what would cops have a problem with you doing this?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah, right.
I just don't want, people who don't want to be here.
I get you.
You know what I mean? You got to. Do you even like punk rock music?
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, we had a good time.
Cool.
Welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone.
Hello.
I am your tired host, Jeb. And on the number 2s, we have Mr. Will Ridge.
I'm not tired. I got a great night's sleep. My name's Will.
And then sitting on the couch is my beautiful wife, Sportney.
Hello.
And we normally have our friend Jeff out in Raleigh, North Carolina. He's a fish fucker. He puts the hot in yoga, all that stuff. His ass is clean as a whistle right now. I don't know. Maybe it's dirtied up, but we'll have to find out next week.
Dirty birdie.
What we do is we talk a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. We surround ourselves with people that surround themselves with music. And we talk to those people. And we play new music. And we do all the things. And we talk to people. And we talk in talkie-talkie. So that being said, I'll do less talkie. And who wants some new fucking music?
Let's do it.
All right,
do.
go ahead, Courtney. Who do we got this week?
So we have Rival Cults and their song Wayfarer. We have Channel 3 with their song Strength in Numbers. And we have an interview with Mike. And then we also have Circle One with their song Destroy Exxon and an interview with Michael.
That's right. Yeah, 2
That'd be
old
nice.
school bands.
Wow.
They're coming up and they're playing. They're doing a little touring and stuff. We'll figure out exactly what's going on. But, they're from the 80s, both of these bands.
Really?
And they're at least on one bill together. And I believe that's why they're coming on to promote it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's coming up soon. So by
Wow.
the time you hear this, it should be like a week away or something. So,
Yeah.
hey, Will, Can we get a calendar read?
Calendar read already. Oh, that's right, because you want to know what the dates say. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have a calendar. It's a picture of 3 egrets flying in mid-flight. Today is Sunday, March 13th, and here is the quote. I have lots of energy and enjoy getting my life in order.
Wow.
No, I don't.
I mean, that's normally me.
Okay.
I do like to have my shit in order.
Yes, you like to have your stuff in
And
order.
I normally have a lot of energy.
Well, so I did want to mention, because you said that you're tired, you did hold back yesterday in a way that you normally would not have.
That's right, because of a couple weeks ago I crashed.
Right? He crashed for days. Like, it
Really?
was almost like a week he couldn't, like, the energy
I still
level.
feel like that. I'm
Really?
so tired. I've just been going so hard. But yeah, yesterday morning, because I've had rehearsals on weekends with one of the bands. And so I haven't got to go disc golfing, which I love to go play Frisbee golf.
Wait, you did or you didn't?
I had the whole morning available. I didn't have anything to do till 4. And I did not go.
Oh.
They were doing 2 rounds, and I was like, I know that I'm going to get out there, and I'll start drinking.
Yeah.
And go, and, it'll be like 5 miles of hiking or whatever.
And then do a show.
And then I did have rehearsals in the afternoon.
Right.
And then do the show. And I'm like, I'm just going to lay down.
Wow.
And it was
And you
wild. It was like I lay down on the couch and I fell asleep like for 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. After sleeping all night, I've just been tired, man.
Well, you have been running.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you're not around me, you're doing shit. You know what I mean?
And we've been doing this podcast a lot lately. So, yeah, I mean, it's just been on the move. I definitely did not want to come in today.
Oh, well.
I was like, oh, my God.
The things we do for the people we love.
Well, it's just this building. I'm in here all the time because
Yeah.
guess what? Tomorrow morning, I'll be fucking sitting in here for like another 8-10 hours,
Oh, God.
So I just need some space from it. And it's so nice outside,
It is nice.
It's really
So
nice.
I'm hoping maybe I can knock my shit out tomorrow fairly quickly and then go for a walk.
Well, bike rides. We've been doing lots of bike rides lately.
We have been doing lots of bike rides.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you bring your bikes down?
I did not.
Yeah. Well, we should do that at some point.
Yeah.
How's it going up there at the lake?
Wow. So we the missing dog was not found.
No.
And then now there was a missing man.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah. So
Now are they going to do a search party for him or no? Just
I'm
dogs?
sure they have. There was a mounted unit from Ventura that came up, and it was yesterday.
Whoa.
They asked us if we wanted to join, but I don't. Like, what am I gonna? I mean, I did. I went on the lake to see if there was any bodies.
Right.
Ugh, that'd be pretty rough. Was he murdered or just fell
They
off?
don't know. He said, "Hey, can you take a look at my dog at 9:00 in the morning? I'm gonna go for a hike." Went for a hike. Haven't been found for 6 days, but even more now. And they think that maybe he wanted to go because he was an avid hiker, and they think maybe he wanted to go and OD by himself because he had mental issues and he liked doing drugs out in nature.
Or maybe a mountain lion got his ass.
Or maybe a mountain lion, which, by the way, I had a dream last night, sense of dreams, of
Yeah.
4 mountain lions staring at me out through a trailer.
Really?
And one attacked the screen, and I'm like, holy fuck, they don't get this crazy.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe I could take this on, and I realized, no, you can't, you dumb fuck. And then it turned into a spider, head of a,
Yeah.
turned into a spider.
That's awesome. I like it when that happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the fucking mountain lion up on the Painted Cave that
Yeah.
broke through the
Yeah.
glass?
What?
Through the
Well,
fucking glass
we did
door.
this once on this.
I think we did talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And
I
got
thought
the
it was-
dog
Oh no!
and
I don't
attacked their
remember that.
dog, and the guy beat him off with a broom or
Yeah.
a bat or something.
Well, he locked him in the room. He fucked up the whole room.
Yeah.
And then he undid the room, and he came running down the stairs and went outside. I can't talk.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's pretty wild, dude. Mountain lions are fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
I mean, when we used to hike all the time and we had the dogs, it was sketchy. There were times where we'd be way far back and you would see one and you're like, oh shit. Like,
There's nothing you can do at that point.
No, by the way, I got 2
fucking mountain
stories.
lion up.
There was a woman down in Mission Viejo. I don't know, kind of and she goes hiking and everything, and she was jogging,
Yeah.
and the cat attacked her, and she says, "I was in military. I've been in through hell and back. There was nothing I could have done.
That's
Wow.
There was nothing I could have done. I mean, maybe get his eyeballs, but he got me. So when I laid dead, or just
Yeah.
he says fucked off. Now he didn't take me or try to kill me, and the reason why is because they went back to the site."
Yeah.
And they could smell dead flesh. And up in the tree was a biker that this thing killed. And it was just protecting its territory. So
it already killed someone.
it's already killed someone, and they found out it's a biker in a tree. He just was protecting his area of food because
Right.
people are just jogging right next to him.
Holy
So he
shit.
fucked her up. And of course, they euthanized him. But,
Yeah, that's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, Mission VL was pretty gnarly.
I'm a pretty big guy. I don't think I'm going to get attacked.
But even like the fact that it dragged a person up into a tree.
Well, that's
like,
what they do. They do that with deers. They do that so that no other animal or other things it's
Wow.
harder to get to.
I saw a bobcat in Florida, stills from like a trail cam or whatever, eating a python's eggs, which is awesome, because they're super invasive and fucking up the Everglades down there. And then the python came back and there was a little battle. It was
Ooh.
pretty cool.
Really?
Bobcat won.
Oh.
So it was cool, man. I was like, yeah, get on Bobcat.
Did you see the one more of the mountain lion? It was on Good Morning America several months ago where it was coming at him like that.
Yeah, doing its
Oh
arms.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Bah!"
And
Because
the
of
babies
babies.
were right
Yeah.
behind it, right?
Yeah.
He's like, get the fuck away.
For so long, he was backing
Oh
up.
my God. I can't
So
believe
long.
he's kept filming that.
I know, just the whole thing was so sketchy.
I think
dude.
if he turned around and ran, she would have fucked him up.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
so.
me
I
too.
think so. Like, I think him holding his ground was the right thing to do. That one might be a good segment, a survivalist segment, because there's so many things I have no idea what to do. Like, what happens if you see a bear? You're supposed to just like get up.
No, you're supposed to play dead.
Yeah,
No,
lay
you're
down.
not. What?
Lay
You're supposed to
down.
make yourself big for
Mountain lions.
Mountain lions.
Lay
Okay.
down, face down. Act dead. Let him bite you if you have to, but always lay down. If he tries to roll you over, you're saving your neck, so you got to look down.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, wait, that just made me. I saw a video of two girls who were like walking, and there was a baby bear that was just kind of sniffing around, and they did that. They
Yeah.
did look down. You're right. Like, but it was crazy that how long it stood there, and they just were, just standing there,
Yeah.
and then eventually it went away. It's just the craziest thing when wild animals come
I've never
around.
run into a bear in the wild. I saw one once when I was in a tree stand hunting,
Yeah.
but that was so long ago. That was when I was like a teenager. I'm like, I'm not bringing a gun. I'll bring guns when deers have guns, whatever. And then I'm
Right.
standing in this fucking tree stand
And
with
you're like,
no weapon.
Man, I wish I had a
Well,
gun.
actually, I had my bow and arrow.
Well, what were you going to do? Yeah, I'm saying going to snap its neck, sneak up on it. I thought, but you had a.
I just had to go. I was forced to go.
Oh.
You're going, and so I freeze my ass off sitting up there. Goddamn Sasquatches walking around and bottom. growling at me.
Remember? Did you see that scene where the dumb fucking Yellowstone was taunting that bison? Like a matador.
Oh,
Anyways, it fucked him up, right?
yeah,
And he got a fine for it.
He
He
should.
should.
I agree.
yeah. I saw earlier today Johnny Knoxville. I follow him on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And he just posted this video clip. There's just a guy. He's like working up. There's just a big wall. Imagine just a blank concrete wall. The guy's like filling up a bucket or doing something, and this bull is just kind of walking and like tiptoes up behind him, and then like the guy never even sees him. Right?
What?
Right.
He's just working, and then the bull just fucks his shit up, dude. Just
Really?
comes and gores him up the ass, flips it in the air, and then just tiptoes away.
Wow. What is
Dickhead.
up with that?
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking total bullshit. So you're back?
I'm back for a while.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I don't like the wind, but it's gorgeous today. A little windy, but I'm looking forward to some hikes and getting out and enjoying the spring.
Yeah, maybe we can go disc golf.
Right, because now it's getting late or
Yeah.
spring forward.
Yep, we had the time change and all that stuff. So yeah, I love it. I love this time of year.
This is my favorite time of year.
I
Yeah.
don't like losing an hour though. I really hate doing that.
This you gained an hour.
What?
It depends on how you think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she sleeps an hour, right? Longer?
Yeah. Yeah. So like you woke up this morning at 8 and it was really 7.
Right.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
They do this every fucking year. Everyone does this every year.
I know.
Remember spring forward, or just leave the fucking time alone.
Yeah.
And then we also talk about each year that we voted to be able to vote to get rid of this shit.
Right.
I know.
And then they still won't even let us vote for it.
It's-
It's so
yeah.
goddamn annoying. Leave the time alone. What the fuck?
Or
the
move to
fuck?
Arizona, right? Because they don't do the time change.
They have mountain time.
But they stay on it. They
Oh.
don't change.
They don't change,
You
yeah.
know, which is smart. Oh fuck! What else is new, Courtney?
I realized that we may have a little bit of a cat mafia in our neighborhood.
Oh God, I love this crazy cat lady. Go on.
No, it's not even my cat. So I mentioned last week that our cat is inside all the time now, and she's just scared of something. Well, I did notice that there's this, and I'm saying little tiny cat compared to her. There's this little tiny black cat, and the other, like, about a week and a half ago, she was inside and the cat just comes up to the window and stares at her, and she's flipping out, like hissing and spitting and like, you know, all the thing, and the cat is just sitting there all mellow. And I was like, oh, what's weird? That's weird. So Penny's been inside, and my mom texted me and said, hey, there's a rabbit, a baby bunny with its head decapitated, not eaten, not anything, just chopped off in like out by the door where Penny normally goes, because that's where she was living in my mom's house, but my mom kicked her out. So yeah, I think it's
mafia, like a dead horse head.
Yes, I think this little black cat is fucking around with Penny and like just like,
oh my God,
like leaves a decapitated baby bunny fully intact, not eaten, not nothing, just leaves it.
That's that would fucking
signal.
That's sending a signal.
And
for
then
sure.
the other day, Riley said that he saw this little tiny cat, because it's so much smaller than Penny. That's the thing I don't understand. It's just
small
like
but mighty.
Small but mighty, and it just stares her down. And he said that it was looking through the window again, just like, yeah, come at me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we get the video camera out front, and I just see Penny running back and forth inside the thing, and then she's up, like, and the camera kicked on because she put her face right up to the camera.
And she's like, let me in.
Pawing at the glass.
Way. Maybe it's a dude, and he's in heat. No, he just wants, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's a dude ready to.
Yeah, maybe.
But can I tell you a terrible cat story?
Yep, let's do it.
I'm sorry. All right, here goes. The house that is next to you, I grew up in.
Yep.
And I came home one day, and I was living with my little sister, and she said, I can't find Percy. I can't find Percy. And I go, I bet the dogs next door ate it. Ha, 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 ha. Stared. All right, fine, I'll go find him. And I go all the way around. I look through the next door, neighbors. The goddamn dogs ate the cat. And it was so devastating because she went with me.
No.
And I had to pick it up. I mean, she was so beyond tears that she couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
And then I had to bury it, and I felt so bad.
I have a worse one.
No, I don't want to.
I've got two really bad ones.
I think you've already told the one, but.
Oh, hammers and cats.
I did not hammer a cat.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know why that.
We don't need to get any crazy.
When I was little, we were all fucking around in this yard. It was like a party, whatever, 4th of July or some shit, this house. And I chased this cat. Well, I don't know why. Whatever, just fucking around. And it ran across the street and got hit by a car and broke its back.
Yow!
And just sat there in the road and flipped out and screamed. And then the people from across the street, it was their cat. And it was like other little kids. And they're freaking out, crying. And no one saw me do it. So, like, I quote unquote got away from it, but the guilt. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. That's not what I want. It didn't even cross my mind. I don't know why the fuck I was chasing the cat, but. Yeah.
My former boss, who does dead horses.
Yeah.
He'll go up to a cat and snap its neck if it's in pain. That's no questions. If it's ill or whatever.
Yeah.
I could never do that.
Yeah.
But he'll do this.
We were raised different. I've killed plenty of animals, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels.
I know I think we're rushing, aren't we?
I'm not rushing.
All right, well then I got to tell you this one. This is a good one.
Oh man.
It's not cats,
okay.
But it's about a woman who has long fingernails like a cat.
Okay.
She is a bartendress, and she's at one of our local bars, and she was telling us a story. We're like, how do you have such long? We're talking 3 inches.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Maybe 4 inches of nails. All right. We're like, how could you work in this industry and not break any of those? And she hasn't, she says. But she said one time, I was working up north, and I was taking a bottle of champagne, trying to get the bottle off the thing, and pop, it goes all the way up, and the nail sticks in her throat. So she's got her thumbnail in her throat.
Yeah.
And she can't remove it. She goes to her partner to go, can you help me? The partner faints.
Yeah, I would.
She's because she also points her nails. These are like knives.
It's wild looking.
It's very unattractive. Anyway, she's sitting there with her thumb stuck in her throat. She pulls it out, and I guess it was so deep it didn't bleed, but I mean it was puncturous. I mean it was just a huge gorge.
Ugh. Can you imagine having your fucking getting scratched hurts, dude? It's something because fingernails are dirty or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
that
must have got infected. Oh Jesus,
nice. Yeah. So one of my bands broke up this week, and then got back together. So I saw him last night, and I was like, "You quit at the wrong time." He's like, "I was just having a bad day." And I was like, I figured as much. So, we got another guy that's just poisoning the well, So, it puts one guy puts a bad juju on the rest of it, and that people just don't want to deal with it.
I guess,
including myself.
I guess none of your band members listen to this. I guess, obviously.
I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm tired. I'm too tired to care. Pay attention, fucking dummies.
Yeah. Right.
So we got one guy poisoning the well, and it just puts a stain on everything else. It's so hard. That's like the bands we're talking to right now have been together since the 80s. How the fuck do you do that?
No.
Yeah, that's
big breaks in between, I assume.
That's a question we're gonna have to ask.
Yeah. So I don't know, but you got bands like Rolling Stones or whatever. We just watched a thing, and you're like, God damn it.
Well, they're also the traveling, the luxuriousness, the amounts of wealth. Of course, you'd be part of a band forever if you're still getting it.
Yeah, it's a job. If you're making money. Like I wouldn't have such a bad attitude coming in this morning if I was like, well, I'm going to make $100,000 for showing up today.
Yeah, right.
I wonder how much they make individually for a show. It's probably about $100,000.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think so because I think you remember that backup singer in she comes in that one song. Oh God, she gets $100,000 a show just to sing that one part.
Oh,
Jesus.
then they make more.
Yeah.
Wow, that's money, dude.
Yeah, because you think of the merch, you think of the everything.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think a ticket's going? $400 or something for the Stones?
Probably.
Whew, man, it's wild. No one gets money from streaming and shit anymore, or album sales. It's only shows. So,
Yeah.
It's just a breath away. It's just a breath away. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I got something for you to read.
Oh, great.
Here.
Thank you. I'm one of the.
It's in big type.
It's a big type. Oh, wow. It's a long one. Great. All right. Well, he just sent this or gave this to me. It's a picture of Bert and Ernie, the Muppets. So I guess I will go. Bert and Ernie had worked together as morning drive time radio hosts for 20 years. They traded jokes, played pop music, and generally made people's lives a touch brighter as they trundled to work. Now, though there was silence on the air, Ernie silently reread the fax message from Civil Defense. As licensed broadcasters, they were legally obligated to alert the public, to tell them the nukes were flying and that in a few minutes all the world's troubles would be over. What was the point of that? To torture people with the knowledge of something they couldn't change? Oh, we're still going.
Yep.
Their eyes met and a decision was reached. Bert put on their most requested song, a sugary top 40 tune, while Ernie produced a bottle of bourbon from under the desk. As their producer banged on the locked studio door, their colleagues toasted the end of their long career. Bert, always consummate professional, turned away from the window as the first explosion split in the distance of the horizon. He straightened his tie, tucked in his shirt, and brushed his hair back. He would meet his fiery death with dignity. He turned to Ernie and said in a quiet, resigned voice, "How do I look, Ernie?" Ernie walked slowly over to his friend. He looked into Bert's face and saw the closeness they shared, the strengths of their relationship, forged over the years. He took a deep breath and spoke quietly. "With your eyes, Bert."
Courtney, you love it, right?
No.
Oh, come on. That's fucking
That
funny.
was so long.
It paid off. It was a good payoff.
All right.
How do I look? With your eyes, Bert.
Oh, God. How do I look, Ernie? With your eyes. Oh.
So stupid. I thought you would really like that. I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe I should have given it to you ahead of time so you could. You're fogging up a little bit.
Well, because I'm a little angry.
Yeah, I know.
That's all. That was. I thought it was going to be that really. What else if I give you? I'll bet $100 I can guess where your shoes came from. Oh,
What?
What?
where did your shoes come from? I know where your shoes came from.
Yeah, where's that?
On your feet?
I don't think that worked.
Play a song.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get into our first song. This is Rival Colts Wayfarer. That's Rival Cult, you guys. Cool, huh?
Very cool.
That was in this very studio
Wow,
just
last night.
hours ago.
Yeah.
Fucking, 12 hours ago.
The first song that they did was about werewolves or something
Yeah.
last night, and it was awesome. I recorded a little bit. I'll make a reel of it.
Yeah, they were really good. I don't listen to metal, so maybe there are bands like that out there, but I haven't heard a local band playing that style of music in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, big Joy Division vibes to me. I love Bauhaus, Joy Division, and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
From back in the day.
I have to say, metal is not my thing. I've been very clear about that, and so I wasn't like super stoked to have a metal band on the docket. But then when they played, I was like, "Oh, this is rad."
Oh, it was so good. It was a nice way to cap it. You know, we had a pretty straightforward punk band play, and then we're thrashy,
Right.
and stuff. So like having something kind of mellow it out for the end was really nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm really digging the shows here.
But it was like it wasn't all mellow. You know what I mean?
No,
they had
it's rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they haven't practiced in months.
Which was crazy because I told Jeb, I was like, man, like it felt like they had been practicing through the whole quarantine.
They were tight.
Yeah.
What was it? A 21 and over?
No, all ages. There were kids here.
Oh, that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
there were some pretty young kids. I guess maybe 10 years old was probably the youngest one.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's another reason I like it.
Did any kids skateboard out there?
I don't think so. The PAL team was gonna show up. They wound up going somewhere else, but They had another obligation, and they were going to try to come after, but I think they just got stuck.
Yeah.
But that would have been cool because I did tell a couple of little kids or parents like, hey, just so you know, Palatine might be coming if you want to bring something to get signed or whatever. So yeah, I think if we do these things a little bit more regularly, we'll get some more people. There's about 30 people plus the bands. In this area, it's not bad. For the size of the room,
Right.
But maybe double that, and then that would be it. You wouldn't want to go more than that.
Right.
Like if you had 100 people in here, it would be a fucking nightmare. I think
It wouldn't be super fun.
I don't think it would have the same positive vibes. It starts to get a little weird. And it's BYOB. Courtney last night was, quote unquote, catching people like getting into our fridge and our personal stuff.
Oh.
So if you have a lot more people,
Oh, right.
It's interesting how.
No, it just people came up to me like, oh, where's the beer? And I was like, I don't know. Go get your beer.
Did you bring it?
Yeah,
Where did you put your beer?
Or like, hey, can you get up off the beer cooler? Because I was sitting on it for a minute, and then they're like, what the fuck? There's no beer. And I was just like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
There's some liquid death waters in there, though.
That's right. And it was funny because people took them at first and was like, wait, this is...
Got them. Oh, did you see Liquid Death has a new shirt out? No. They had a 3-year-old draw it or something.
Oh, really?
It's so funny. And they're like, we had a 3-year-old draw our new merch, and we paid them as much as we pay our normal designer or whatever. It's really funny. I was like, I would wear that shirt.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Ridiculous. Well, retractions, revisions, you guys?
I knew I had one, right?
I can't remember.
I know.
We've been doing so many. I'm cloudy.
Wow.
Courtney?
Yeah, I don't have one, I don't think.
Yeah, well, me neither. So, so then let's jump into a question of the week. I know that Jeff had another one. I haven't got to editing it, so that's normally when I write it down because he came up with something at the end. So we'll wait for him to do his question of the week. But my question of the week was, if you had a chance, what would you tell yourself 10 years ago? Like from 10 years ago, what would you tell yourself? And then what do you think you would tell yourself 10 years from now? Third.
Second.
Okay, so the first question, part of the question was...
10 years ago, your 31-year-old self, what are you saying to your 41-year-old self?
I would have said, it's going to be okay. Just do the thing that you're thinking of doing. Just do it. And I would have done it sooner. So I would have...
Speaking about work.
Yep. I would have done it sooner. I would have went all in. I also would have told myself, because I was using Zoom before the pandemic for a couple years, I would have told myself to buy stock in Zoom.
Yeah. Zoom is huge now because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we use it all the time. We use it right here. It sounds like nonsense.
Do we subscribe to do we have to pay for that? A subscription?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not free.
No.
Zoom is not free?
Oh.
I mean, you can have one, but the way that I use it and we use it, we can't have it for free.
Yeah, because there's a memory thing or whatever.
Oh,
There's lots of things.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think your 51-year-old self is going to tell a little sport?
I think my 51-year-old self would tell myself now that just to be happy with you the way that you are, specifically body image and all those kind of things. Because you're getting older and you're like, man.
You're getting older. Don't look at me when you say that.
We are all getting older. But you look at pictures in your 20s and 30s and you're like, dang, I actually was pretty decent. You know what I mean? But then 10 years from now, I'm going to think the same thing about myself now.
Yeah.
So just be happy.
That's a good way to put it.
Just be happy with.
I was going to kind of shit on you, but I like it, actually. That's good.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so you now?
No.
10 years ago, I think I would have said something like, I would have said, stop drinking. I know it's hard. You're having a good time. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. Because that way it would be a lot easier for me right now to not be drinking.
Right. Yeah. To start earlier. Yeah.
Start earlier. Stop it. And 51, so that's 10 years from now. I'm going to get out the gray bottle of dye, or not the gray bottle of dye, the hair dye.
Yeah, to cover up your grays.
Cover up the grays, and I hope you're not drinking still. And we'll see you when I get there.
Yeah.
So, 10 years is a long time. It's short time, but long time.
Yeah. It goes by quickly.
I was just 31, I swear to God, yesterday.
I know, it feels like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm seeing, the top of my hands are wrinkly. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, my knees are gone. That's just from weight.
Dude, just drunken limbo for me.
Yeah, right.
My 10 years ago, I would say the same thing about the drinking. That was going to be me. Just slow down.
Slow down.
You don't have to do everything because I equate everything I do with drinking. Like
Everything.
Frisbee golf, that's going to be some Trulies or some beers. Coming in here doing the podcast, I'm going to have a couple drinks. Practice, always going to have a few beers. Whatever, going bowling, fucking horseshoes, going to the movie theater.
Dinner.
Drink. Yep, lunch, drink. Yeah, everything. So, and when I do have weekends off, I really don't drink. And everyone's like, I mostly drink during the week because there's shit happening during the week. Mm-hmm. And that's when I go and do things. If I'm relaxing at home, I don't. I don't know, which is opposite, I think, for most people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, take it easy on that.
Actually, I would say this. Don't drink at home. Go out and have fun, but don't drink at home. That's what I would say at 31 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
drinking
good.
at home is just...
Yeah.
It's fast, it's quick, and it's way more quantity.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's free. Well,
I'm a social drinker and a social guy. Like, that's why I don't consider myself like an alcoholic, because alcoholics, like, they have to lock themselves in a room and that's all. It just consumes every thought.
A different type of
there's
alcoholic.
functioning alcoholics.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Functioning alcoholics are the
I'm a
worst
functioning alcoholic. I'll take that.
because they can succeed and still do shit, but yet fuck up their body and, but still get up and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I know. That's definitely me. So that, and then I would say use more lotion, not just on your dick, like on my hands and my knees and my elbows and my tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm getting wrinkly really quick. I don't know how wrinkly I want to be. Mm-hmm. Are you looking at yourself now?
Well, I just was never thinking I was going to hear use more lotion today. Like,
I don't know. I was just teasing, but
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I say to myself now? Like, quit your job. I don't know.
But let's hope by 51 you'll be retired.
God, I don't know. I'm getting tired, man. I'm getting tired. There's a lot of stress lately with this job, so and trying to get out of town and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth it. When you own a company, you're never quite off. I'm getting fucking text right now as we're talking, work text
on Sunday.
It's Sunday. And I don't fucking answer people on the weekends. I make a point of it and whatever, but it still sits there.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking thinking about it right now. And I'm like, fuck, just leave me alone.
That's one of the things. If you are not a small business owner, if you've never been in that position, and maybe you're an employee or something of that nature, it's definitely an interesting dynamic. Being an employer, having the weight of the company on your shoulders and everyone's livelihoods in your hands.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't it's not something that you can clock out of per se. So it's always on your mind. You're always dealing.
Yeah.
You're kind of, and if anything happens, you're on the hook for all of it. And it's just something that next time you're shitting on your employer or something of that nature, just take a beat, because you have no idea how hard it is to be a small business owner.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's grinding on me. We've done this for 17 years. I swear to God, I just got another text right now.
Yeah.
I shit you fucking not. And now I can see it out of the corner of my eye.
Just turn the phone over.
I can't. I'm going to use it in a second.
Oh.
So, 17 years we've been doing this, and it's getting exhausting.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Just especially when you have a week like I had, where it's just one, the phone rings or dings, and I just dread fucking looking at it.
Yeah,
I'm like, I had some old dude look at me like he wanted to fight me this week.
Jeez.
So fucking angry. I'm like, bro,
right.
You're gonna have to take a fucking beat here, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I thought you said a beating.
No, but that too. Like, fuck, man. It's just wild, dude. Like,
and it's weird because we're way more clear with our verbiage, our contracts, everything like that than we ever were. When 17 years ago, we were not as clear. So it's just very interesting too. It's like once you go up to that next level, there's always going to be hardships. It's just a whole nother rung of it too.
I had to talk to a grown man this week. I don't think he's ever been talked to like that. By another man.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, he's yada, yada, yada to me. And I was like, okay, that's all fine, dandy, but let's have a talk about this other thing that happened real quick.
Oh.
He's like, oh, yeah, I would like to do that too. You go first. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Here's the way this is going, dipshit. Let's talk about how you fucking lied. Let's talk about how you tried to burn me for it, and then you did cost me money for it, and then you copped a fucking attitude on top of it.
Wow.
You know, what the fuck is wrong with you? People around you allow you to fucking act like that and talk to them like that? Because I'm not your bitch. I don't have to do a goddamn thing for you, and that is the nice thing about being your own boss.
Yeah.
Because I was like, fucking don't use me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm handing out free body slams all week, dude. Come at me.
I want to have you get a GoPro, and then we can just see what you go through, because that's more interesting, I think. I would love to see what you go through than, you know.
I also have to figure out a way to say those things and have those tough talks without burning bridges.
Right.
Because I did talk to him like a little bitch that he is,
Right.
and then he still was like, all right, I'm sending you a set of plans. I want to work with you.
Right.
You know, I really like you. You know.
Right.
So there's a way to be diplomatic and stuff, but it's just fucking exhausting, man. I shouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. You just go to work, man. Another thing that we've learned in all this time is like, just do the work. There's no reason to be scandalous or fucking fuck around at all.
I think everyone wants to save a penny, and when they do trying to save a penny, they get scandalous.
I agree.
Also, it's very interesting because when it's your craft or trade, people can diminish it, but then when you turn around and go to use them and their craft and trade,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's they're like, oh well, you know, full price, all this kind of stuff, but then
It's just people put their value in different things, and
Right.
what I found over and over again, they do not value my time.
right.
My time could fuck off. They'll buy $100,000 light and don't want to pay me the $100 to install it. How about $50? How about you go fuck yourself?
Jesus.
You know, it's like that though. You're like,
Yeah.
what? You just spent $1 million on this fucking house, but you don't want to spend what it's going to cost for me to hook it up.
Right.
You know, like, well, I'll go buy the stuff myself. How much are you going to charge me for that? You're like, well, no, dude. Like,
Well, no, the people that you deal with are buying houses of like 6 to 7 to 8 million.
yeah.
Not $1 million, because that's the going price right now.
Yeah, that's
people
just
are
regular
still be
house.
like, I'll go do it and fix it myself.
And I'll tell you what, man, those are the harder people to deal with because
Yeah.
they're pinching their pennies more. The uber wealthy, I did answer this lady yesterday because she was in so nice. She's extremely wealthy. It's like, I don't know, $30,000 in landscape lighting she's doing. Couldn't be sweeter. I was like, here's the thing. Showed her the photos. This is what it costs. She's like, okay, here's the check. Go do it. And we're just going to nail that job in like 2 days.
Right.
No big deal.
Right.
Super fucking easy. I got a $10,000 job that I've been working on for like 6 fucking weeks. And the guy is trying to rip me off for the money and everything. I'm like, God damn it, man. This is not even worth my time, which, I'm exaggerating on numbers here, but it's like that all the time. You're like, motherfucker, dude.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so grumpy butt.
If you're a small business owner, you can probably relate in your own industry. It happens to us all, and it's just not fun. And there are times where it's like, why am I even doing this to myself?
Yeah. Did I tell the story of the guy who almost got shot recently? Our friend.
No.
I'll exclude the names that way. It doesn't whatever. So like, basically the band imploded. Right. We talked about one of the bands imploding recently. So a band imploded. The lead singer basically cut off all the shows. Right. We're not doing any of the shows. And so the album release that they're supposed to do, he's bartender. He's working. Someone comes into his bar and fucking shoots up the place that night. Kills somebody.
Oh.
A stray bullet hits the other bartender that was standing right next to him.
Oh.
So then
No.
the police come, right? And he's telling his story, whatever. And they're like, what's your name? Oh, we got a warrant for your arrest.
Oh, no.
He had a warrant. And then
Yeah.
so wild.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
what a karma, like just this weird karma loop of like,
Holy
fuck,
shit.
dude.
If he would have just played the show.
Let's go play the show, man.
Wow.
So crazy.
I'm sorry
dude.
to hear about
And
that.
but the real thing is that's so crazy and sad that somebody died. Like,
Yeah, I don't know any of the circumstances.
yeah,
but,
don't know the people, don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't
crazy.
even know the bartender guy. It's
Right.
like a friend of a friend, whatever.
right.
But I just thought that story was so crazy. Well, we got some interviews coming up, so let's go ahead and play Channel 3 right now. The song "Strength in Numbers."
Unity especially surrounded by mass. Individuality stands for you last. Isolated by the board, no face a threat. Try to argue with the latest, see what's your strength in numbers. Power in crowd. Strength in numbers. First get loud. Strength in numbers. Go with the rest. Strength in numbers. Better than this. Keep on phones, they're lost in the crowd. Friends that finally form my shop. Eating by the gossip, we give a good chance. Who needs independence when you have a lot of strength in numbers? Power in crowd. Strength in numbers. First get loud. Strength in numbers.
How are you?
How's it going, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, just real quick to tell you who you're talking to. I'm Jeb. This is Mr. Will Ridge over here.
Hello.
And this is my wife, Courtney.
Hey there.
Hi there.
Hey, and you're Mike, right?
I'm Jeremy. I'm the singer.
Oh, Jeremy. Okay. Chris told us Mike.
Yeah.
How's it going today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
We're chilling. Little tired. We had a show last night, so dragging ass a little bit today.
These bones don't work like they used to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Cool, man. So you got some shows coming up too, huh?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Doing a little Fresno show.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome. I guess there's gonna be some live art there, I suppose. But we haven't played since October, so any show is a great show for us.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's back now. You know, crowds are loving it. People are excited to get out there and fucking get rowdy. So yeah,
That's awesome. Where are you located right now?
I'm in Gardena,
That's
South Bay.
Oh, South Bay.
rad.
Is that
Yeah,
where the band's from?
They are mostly like Pico Rivera.
So, Northern
mean-
California.
I've been in for 11 years now, 12 years, and it's changed a couple of times. So the current
Wow.
lineup is pretty much Valley-esque.
Right.
looks like we have Mike is joining us too.
Cool.
Did you?
Yep.
Hello.
Hi there.
Yeah, what's up, Mike?
Okay. Am I on camera or?
Nope. We can
No.
we can hear you, but we can't see you yet.
Okay. And
Boom.
Awesome.
I don't have
all
it.
right. Hey, how are you?
Fuck!
Awesome.
How's it going, man?
It's going well. Thanks for having me.
Mike McGran.
Very cool.
Yeah, dude. Thanks you guys for joining us. Let's see if Will can get his shit together here.
Oh, I'm professional.
There we go.
Awesome.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So we were just talking to Jeremy a little bit.
There we go.
Can you,
So-
why don't one of you guys give us a rundown of the lineup right now, the current lineup, and who does what?
Wait. Okay, so I'm with Channel 3 right now, and I'm in Circle 1. So we
Oh.
we
Oh, he mixed up the. God damn it. Fucking Chris, dude.
And listen, buddy, we're supposed to be on at 2:30. You guys got to wait your turn. Okay.
I mean, I tried. I've been trying with this guy for like 2 weeks now. I was like, this band at this time, this band, whatever. Well, welcome everybody. Let's just
Welcome.
fucking do the thing, right?
Wow. Somebody been drinking last night.
See, we're old school punk rockers. We're not up to this new technology. So.
Right. Gotcha. Totally get that.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
We guys are doing a show together, and that's why we were having both of you guys on.
There you are.
Are you guys doing more than one show together, or just this one?
As far as I know, it's just a one-off. You know, I was trying to dig up a show for Friday, but we've been kind of low-key for so long. It's great that we're just going to come up with this, return to the stage up at Humdinger. So we're looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. Have you guys been there before?
No, not me.
Where's Humdinger?
Arroyo Grande.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were getting some good shows there. I played there a few weeks ago with the Radolescents. It's a cool little spot. You wouldn't think that little strip is as happening as it is.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so back to Jeb's question. All right, so Jeremy, you're with Circle 1. Mike,
Yes,
you're with Channel 3, right?
That's right.
All right. So, Mike, you tell us what the lineup is in your band, and Jeremy, you do the same.
Okay. So I'm Mike, and I sing and play guitar. And then my buddy Kim Gardner, we've known each other since second grade, and we've always been the constants in Channel 3. And then we have on bass Anthony Thompson, who's been with us for 20 some odd years. And our latest drummer is Nick Manning, who was also in Circle 1. So we're kind of like a big family
Wow.
here,
Very
Nice.
cool.
you know?
Sweet. And Jeremy, what's the lineup you guys got going?
Okay, so right now it's Mike Vallejo, original guitar, Danny Dorman, second generation bass, Sean Antillion, he's been in pretty much every killer band you can imagine, and me, singer, and I've been in for 11 years now.
You guys have been, both bands have been playing for so long.
I know.
Where's the new tunes, guys?
You know what? We write them and record them, but everyone wants to hear those things from 1982. So we're like, that's fine.
You gotta keep the crowd happy.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, we'll just write new songs for our own enjoyment, and then we'll just play the old hits for everyone who comes see us.
There you go.
There you go.
Will,
awesome.
I'm as guilty as anyone. It's like a band says, "Here's a brand new one." It's like, oh Jesus, let's go out and get something.
I totally agree with you. I understand that. People don't want to hear new shit, at least from my point of view. From me,
Right.
they go, fuck this, play the old shit. We don't want to relearn your words. But anyways, I got a couple questions for both of you, but Mike, you can go first, and then Jeremy. What was the band that inspired you to become punk? What was the thing that captured your soul? What band was that? And where you said, fuck it, that's my life.
For me, it's Guns N' Roses because growing up being kids in the late '70s, trying to play guitar and going to those concerts at Anaheim Stadium and seeing Rush and Aerosmith and all that, and then you go home and try to play guitar. You're like, I could never do this.
Right.
But then the Ramones came around.
Right.
And you said, holy shit, we could actually do this, right?
yeah.
So they inspired us to say, it's about more than raw talent over your instrument. It's about the raw passion that you have to get out there and play. Mm-hmm. So I think the Ramones really enabled us to go out there in the garage and get together and write our own songs. And then after that, I think the Clash is the band that really spoke to us and said that it's even beyond this punk. You can bring all sorts of musical styles into your act. So those two bands I'd really be our touchstones.
Yeah, right. That's very good answers.
Yeah.
Good answers.
All right, Jeremy, you're up.
All right, so I'm originally from Hawaii, but when I would stay out here in LA, I would stay in Hermosa Beach, where my father lives, and everybody was Black Flag.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, if you grew up in Hermosa, you're avid everybody Black Flag.
Right.
Personally, my mom introduced me to the Sex Pistols and Iggy Pop.
Oh.
But Black Flag is probably what made me go hardcore. Plus, my buddy Marcello, this was from Venice, and he introduced me to Suicidal and a bunch of other stuff. But he gave me my first copy of the Slog movie where I saw Circle One.
Wow.
Oh.
It's odd as it is, here I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I was born in '80, so
right.
I saw very little of the original and had to watch it arrive again in my time.
Yeah.
I started when I was 17, 18, and nobody was playing yet. It was still Pennywise and Lagwagon and everything else.
Right.
Then when we started to play in my other bands, everybody came back. I was like, oh my God, Channel 3 and TSOL and everybody, Dickies. It was amazing for me.
Yeah, TSOL's been on a pretty solid tear recently. Their live shows are great.
Yeah, it's terrific. And Jack's a great guy. He's super nice.
Yeah.
Always.
It's really a crazy phenomenon in Southern California is almost to a band. Every band is still out there playing and, playing well, not just, drunk uncle getting up at the picnic and all that. But I got to say, Jeremy, he's got, one of the toughest jobs out there because he's replacing such an iconic frontman. But killing it too. And I've got nothing but respect for the Circle One guys for carrying on. That would have taken the sales out of a lot of acts, but you guys are carrying on the tradition and proudly. So I got to say, hats off to you, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Should we do some do yous, have yous?
Yeah, why not? I think you guys might enjoy this. It's hard to have two people do the do yous and the have yous, but what we'll do is This is a quick 10 questions I'm going to ask you guys. It's just random bullshit. It's just a yes or no question. That's it, yes or no. And then if you want to talk about it once we want, we can go back to it. But yes or no. We'll start with Mike. You say yes or no. And then Jeremy, you'll say yes or no. And I'll go on to the next question. These are random bullshit stuff.
They got it.
I'm scared.
Go for it.
Do you sing in the shower?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you sleep naked? Courtney wants to know.
No.
Only
No.
when I'm wasted.
Oh, only when you're wasted?
Yeah.
Do you cook?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have crazy dreams?
Yes.
Always.
Do you have any anxieties?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you like to read?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you get nervous before playing in a show?
Oh.
Always. Yes.
Yes.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
No.
Were you still a virgin at the age of 18?
No.
No.
All right. Well, that's about it.
Yay!
Yeah,
Hey.
we were in total agreement, weren't we, Jeremy? We were 10 for 10 on that.
I know.
I know.
Yeah. You know, a lot of singers, though, are big readers. We found
Yeah,
that out
yeah.
when asking this, you know, if it's the drummer, not so much.
Right. Well, people like to read and get ideas. People like to read books and, you
Yeah.
know, see ideas. That's what one of them said, you know, sorry.
Yeah. Courtney, you got a couple questions?
Yeah, so we were just talking about bands staying together. We just watched a piece on the Rolling Stones and how they stayed together for so long. They had to unfortunately replace their drummer because he died. But I'm curious, how did your two bands stay together for so long? Because
Good
so
question.
many bands can't. So what's the secret?
Well, you know, for us, like I said, you know, Kim and I have known each other since we were 9 years old. So with a friendship that keeps going, you know, you naturally have that bond. But we discovered long ago that it's very hard, especially as you get older, to keep, you know, four guys together. You know, everyone has their calendars out and you're trying to figure out a time, you know, not only to gig, but even get together and practice. So people come and go, but if you can keep the core of the band together and just never give up, then eventually, you know, it's the band becomes bigger than just the members in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
So for us, that's help. I mean, it's our number one rule is just, you know, don't give up, don't break up. You know, I mean, that's the first thing I tell young guys in bands. It's, you know what? You can always find more musicians, but it's hard to find a guy that you can sit in a van with for 5 hours for
Right.
a month, you know. So
Right.
find people you get along with and just don't give up.
Nice.
Yeah. I've got the same thing. I've recently gone from a 4-piece to a 3-piece in my band. I love it. Because the other two guys, we hang out, no problems. There's no weird, no drama, no hassle. I'm like, fuck it. I don't need lead guitar.
Yeah, right. Wow.
What about you, Jeremy?
Well, I mean, in the time I've been in Circle One, we don't have any issues. We've changed lineups and just carried on with everybody and easy starts, and everybody gets along. Mike Vallejo is the best. I consider him like a father.
Right.
So, we don't have any issues personally, but being the youngest, all I do is say yes.
Right.
Right.
Do what you're told, you know.
Right.
And I have a huge respect for them, so you know it's a privilege for me it's an honor to be around, you know,
That's cool, man.
from people that I actually know and love, and you know they probably don't know it, but it's, you know, even being on with Mike here, I mean I have all his vinyls.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because, you know, we used to travel a lot with Circle One back in the day, and we do all sorts of shows, and same with all the bands that are out there. And of course, back in the day, you'd be like, "Hey, man, you got any drugs or anything? Work for Black Beauties?" You know. Nowadays, like you see the bands like, "Hey, do you have any Pepto Bismol or?"
Right.
You know,
Right.
we're like, "Hey, you know, you get a hip replacement? I want to hear about that." So
Yeah.
the conversation stayed these relationships, they're golden. That they've lasted this long.
That's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. I have one more question, kind of similar, because you've already talked about life lessons that you've had just by being in the band. Do you have any life lessons from the road? Because a lot of people who are listening are in bands themselves, and touring is the goal. So do you have any specific life lessons learned from being a traveling musician?
My lesson was always be the first one up and get in the shower first.
Yeah,
That's me, dude. Yeah.
Right? And, if you're crashing someone's house, you go in there and like the towel's still dry, and you get to go through and you use their shampoo, and there's still bar soap, and the last guy is like, "What the hell did you guys do in that bathroom?" Right? So.
Oh yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. Well, you know why, and I don't mean to be perverse, but this is true. Being the first in there, you're not, because hold your ears, Courtney. If you're touring, it becomes a cum bucket in there. Because and if you're the fourth, this is true. If you're the fourth dude in there, it is not so happy, and you're wondering why is the water getting around my heels? Yeah, I'm serious. I've been there. Okay, well, I'm just saying, be the first to get in there. Be the first to get in there.
Jizz on your friend's feet. That's your lesson.
That's one of my lessons. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy, what about you?
I would say have your stage clothes be the lightest clothes.
Yeah.
Very.
That's a good one.
Socks are, the stinkiest thing. So maybe just go with disposable package.
That's what Warren from the Vandals said when we asked this question. He said socks.
Yeah.
Most important thing when touring. Just bring them and throw them away.
Yeah.
Throw away.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? Dickies and throw away, white t-shirts if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Rad. So
Yeah, don't be the stinky one.
Right.
but you guys said you get nervous before playing. Do you guys have any pre-show rituals like that you do to get ready for a show?
Yeah, I say nervous, but it's really the excitement,
Right.
Yeah.
And I think if you're just kind of blasé about it, then you shouldn't be doing it anyways. But the thing that sucks about being a singer, right, Jeremy? It's like it's anyone can be back there, warm up on the drums, or take your guitar out, but then you're a singer and you go back there and you start la 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 la, and like, oh, look at the opera diva you got over here. But it really sucks because your instrument is your voice, and you can book 6 shows in a row and be grinding out, but your voice just cannot,
Right.
cannot take it unless you take care of it, and you're drinking water all day, you're trying to get sleep. Whereas, your bass player can stay out drinking till dawn every morning, and then it's like, what's wrong, man?
Right.
So, for me, it's always kind of like you got to find a little quiet space backstage and just kind of like get in tune and warm up your instrument, and then go out and do that.
Yeah, I saw Adolescence with Circle Jerks recently on that tour they're doing, and Tony from Adolescence. I think it was the 3rd show. He had already lost his voice.
Oh, fuck.
He picked it back up on stage, but talking to him, like he could barely speak. You were like, oh, it's painful to hear him. Mm-hmm. And then he had
It's tough, right?
20 more shows to go or whatever it was,
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do. You just have to soldier on to do it. But and it's only going to be worse for your voice to just try to scream through it. But there's nothing else you can do,
Punk rock, baby.
What about you, Jeremy?
Well, I mean, Mike's much a better singer than I am. I'm more of a yeller, But
That's an art. That's an art, man.
Yeah, he's got the beautiful voice. My thing is, if I know I'm playing a lot of shows, I want to be practiced, over practiced. That I can last 2 shows in one night if I had to.
Yeah.
But my ritual before show is to eat an early, nice meal and relax the best I can in that day. I mean, usually you have to work and live your normal life, do whatever you got to do. But I just try and stay mild and think a lot of how I want to project later that evening, and things that have been on my mind. I kind of use them to my advantage for my emotion and how I'm going to project to the crowd, and think about things that I want to get done. As far as, crowd, you want to maintain constant contact and control.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm with you, man. I love to go eat a nice big meal and hang out and just relax. My bandmates don't. They can't eat before.
I can't eat before.
I could eat and go on stage 5 minutes after.
No way.
I might puke, but
Well, when you're in Paso, right, at Humdinger's, there is a restaurant like right down the street called Mason's that is a wonderful dinner. So if you want to have a nice dinner beforehand, I highly recommend that place.
yeah, we dug it. That strip, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun there. It's Arroyo Grande. We've stopped there trying to go out to Lake Lopez. Is how I know that one little strip right before Pismo.
Oh, great.
It's like it's a one exit before Pismo, I think. So that's just a great little area, and it's popping. You guys are gonna have a great time. Chris is really
we really would have never experienced that whole section of the state if not for Chris Sandoval, bringing us up there a few times. So yeah, we got to give him props for that.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to tell
time. We did play one show at an armory up there, and I think 6 people showed up.
Oh.
The cameras on, and it turned out to be just like a great show, those weird shows that you do there. But God bless Chris for keeping the music coming up through that corridor.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely, man. He's always doing it, and we're starting to do shows here in Solvang in our studio. Yeah. We did one last. Yeah, we had such a great time. It's like I said, people are just excited to be out. We had maybe there's 50-ish people here, with the bands included. But everyone was on this weird show high. Like the crowd, everyone smiles, so, music is back.
Done a few shows back since COVID, and people are just so happy to be out, it seems like.
Right.
So, everyone's still getting their footing on how to come back and do this. But as far as we've seen, everyone's just so appreciative to see live music again. You really don't know what you've missed until you haven't had it for a couple of years.
I was freaking out, yeah.
So, Jeremy, I see that you have a tattoo. Mike, I don't know if you have tattoos, but on the podcast, we do a tattoo roulette where, we kind of, we spin a wheel.
Don't do it.
Somebody gets on has to do it, and we put ideas in. So if your bands were in a tattoo roulette with each other, name 3 tattoo ideas that you would want your bandmates to get.
Those guys don't got tattoos. Yeah, they got tattoos. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Well, just one then. One idea.
Well, it'd be nice to have I don't have a Circle 1 tattoo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that'd be nice to get one. I haven't done it yet. Everybody seems to get one eventually, but I don't know. I've been there so long, I don't know if I've earned it quite yet.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
You know what? It's almost more punk rock and individual not to get tattooed now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got this beauty in 1981, right? And back then, people didn't get tattoos. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, you get a tattoo!" So I go into the Hollywood Tattoo back then. I said, "I'm going to get a tattoo." And the guy said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a cross." And so we draw a comic gothic cross. I said, "No, I want to look like a magic marker just slashes across." So I get this. This is before straight edge, mind you. And it turns out to be the straight edge symbol 2 years later.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, were you straight edge?
Well, we were like the most notorious drunks in the world. And so people always couldn't figure that out. And I was like, dude, I invented straight edge. It was supposed to be for beer drinkers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
We're going to let you guys go. But before we do, I have a question I like to ask at the end. At your funeral, what song is playing?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I can't think of one.
I mean, I've been to a few funerals that had some jams, but maybe some Bob Marley, huh?
Little Bob Marley?
There you go.
Yeah, okay, that works. And then Mike?
Just play the Pogues' Body of an American for me.
There you
It'll
go.
send me off nicely.
That's a good call.
That's a good one, too.
Well, thank you guys very much for spending some of your Sunday with us. We appreciate it.
Where's their show again?
It's going to be at Humdinger Brewery in Arroyo Grande. We'll put it up on our website and everything. And then you guys go out there and check out the bands.
That's
right.
awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Sure.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for having us. We'll see you up there soon, Jeremy.
All right.
All right,
Sounds
brother.
good.
Thanks, guys. Have a good Sunday.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike and Jeremy.
That was awesome.
That was cool. Unexpected to have
Yeah.
them both at once.
It worked out.
Yeah, Chris.
I kind of liked it.
What the fuck, dude?
I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
It
it
was
worked
fine.
out great because they know each other and
Yeah.
they have a lot of mutual respect.
Yeah.
And they're great old school bands, dude.
Yeah.
So
And I think it was a good testament to how much respect that they had to each other. And like, if you're in a band and you have another band that's, I don't think that they're that similar or whatever. They're not, but just it's what is the phrase that I'm thinking
mutual
of?
respect?
No,
I
it's
don't
not. Community over competition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Community over competition.
I did that this week. Mm-hmm. Because we had our show and there was a lot of other shows that same night.
Oh.
And so on my ad that I put out, I said, if you can't make it here, go to this one.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because and I put support your fucking scene, yo.
Right.
Because that's the truth. Punk rock, it's a dying breed, really. It seems like you hit these surges with it, but compared to like rap or something that's so big these days, you got to start in your community.
Well, when I went and saw the Pears, they were so incredible that I was really shocked that there wasn't that many people there.
That was weird. That was a weird anomaly. I'm not sure.
Especially since people want to come out.
Also,
especially-
Get Dead. Like that one that we went, the show that we chose, it was a very low turnout too. I think people are still hesitant.
There were way more people, like double, triple the people at Get Dead than there were at Paris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There were like 10 people.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
It was wild. But for me, I loved it.
No, I know. Yeah,
Actually, I saw a video of myself and I was like, oh, I was really having a good time.
You were having such a good time. I bought you a shirt and I forgot to give it to you. It's in my truck.
Aw.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So nice.
Yes.
A Paris shirt?
A Pears shirt.
But
Oh,
also,
sweet.
it also goes to show you that even the big guys have shows like that. Like, so you're never immune.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it was awesome. I was up and close. I could feel the heat. I could smell the sweat. Not really. It was just nice seeing the veins,
Yeah. But yeah, so seeing a band like Pears when there's only like 10 people there.
That was awesome.
It's
Yeah.
a great experience. They should have played here in the studio. We would have had more people.
Yeah.
But you know what? It'd be cool, like to get Circle One to come through here or something
Yeah.
starting soon. That's why I was telling Courtney, it's like if we do this somewhat regularly, and I think just like through the summer or whatever, when the days are a little bit longer, because we try to end at 10. We went to 10:30. We can go as long as we want. But
10's a good one.
But as we get older,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there were kids, like even I think that we started first band was like 8 o'clock. Last band ended at 10:30. That's fine.
Yeah, and to be fair,
be fair.
what really happened is people started leaving at 10. They really did.
They did, yeah.
So-
right around 10, the
Yeah.
last band was playing, and people just one after another like, time to go home.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't even know what the fucking point of that was. But we hopefully, if we do it more often, we can start getting some cool bands coming through, like some touring acts and that kind of stuff.
I think we have a really great, geographic spot.
Yeah, we're right in the middle.
Well, yeah.
Because you got a 101, and people are touring up and down to California, and
Yep.
we're right on it.
Yeah.
Come and do a fucking show, and
Yeah.
be on your way the next day.
Yeah, and I get a great PA in here. It sounded
Yeah.
good in here last night.
It did. It sounded great.
Yeah,
And
I was stoked on that.
And it is like, it's such a cool thing to go and just hang out and just walk into a room and just be like, oh, there's music here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's so low key and mellow.
Yep. So, I think if you're in a band, maybe you should hit us up.
Yeah.
What do you think, Courtney?
I do. I think you need to go to soundslikenonsense.com and submit your band. Also, you can join the Tattoo Roulette, our monthly tattoo roulette that we're doing in a Facebook group. That's kind of, it's different from the one that we do on the podcast, just because we're in two roulettes, you guys, and gals. But yeah, so
I saw our tattoo artist at dinner the other night.
yes, we
He's
did.
like Nick. He's like, are you coming in? He's like, it's got to be close to your 80th show or whatever.
I
And I'm like,
know.
oh,
I know.
I
It's
hate that
coming
you're
up.
paying attention.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Well, can I make an announcement?
Yeah, make an announcement.
So I am getting the tattoo that I spun on.
Yeah?
And
Yep.
so I finally got booked, and it will be Friday. Back up in Paso Robles, because that's the
Oh, you did get in with that guy.
I did
Okay,
get
cool.
the guy.
Nice.
And it was funny talking to him today. He's I said, oh, I'm talking to him on the phone driving, and I have my parrots, so they're like, and he's a really nice guy named Dylan. I forgot his last name, but he's just like, I'm so sorry that I got parrots, and I got to do a stupid tattoo. It's not stupid, but it's a goldfish, and so anyways, he's like, yep, yep, cool. And then I gave him my deposit. And it went through. He's all, hey, all right, buddy, let's get that tattoo done. What about pro? He was just like, because a lot of people probably flake. But once he got that tattoo, he even called me brother.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
I know. Well, he's not doing it, but someone else is. I told him I was happy about him. I read that article. It was 27 years before they could get a tattoo shop in there.
Yeah.
Told him I was proud of him. I don't know you. Way to be persistent. And he said, oh, thank you, brother. That was nice of you.
Yeah, that is nice of you.
It meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
So when is your date then?
So it's Friday, 12 o'clock noon.
Okay.
Back up in Paso Robles.
All right.
I will be getting a portrait of a goldfish.
Where?
And now I saw you point at the top of your hand.
I don't know why I did that.
You
I know.
better not get it on your hand.
I'm
would
not
be
getting
really
it
funny, though.
I'm not getting on my hand. I don't know why. Because I think the guy had a cross on his hand.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
I don't know where, so I'm going to discuss that. And I don't know what kind of thing. He said black and white. I said no, because it's a goldfish.
Right.
Oh, so you're going full color.
Well, I don't want to, but it's a goldfish.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think you need
It's
color.
not a blackfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Or a koi fish.
That's something I really don't want, because I do not want to make it any koi
No, fuck
Japanese.
no.
Just,
Yeah.
No, you know what? And I personally, I don't know why, like all the traditional tattoos, I've always resisted. Oh fuck, what do they call the thing, the books or whatever that they have?
The books?
It's like a template, those
Oh, like the things
classic,
that
the
you go
nautical
in?
stars
Oh,
and
yes,
all that,
yes.
the anchor and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never been a fan of that.
Yeah, where they
that style, and it looks okay. To each
I
their
like
own.
the way they look, but I don't know.
It doesn't seem like I would want it.
I mean,
I
but
have a fucking stick figure drawn on
I
me
was
and
just
doo-doo
gonna say,
cards
like,
and
I mean, not
horrible
everybody,
things.
not everybody wants our tattoos. So
No one wants our tattoos. Well, hey, if you're a band, hit us up. Sounds like nonsense.
That's right.
.com. Sounds like nonsense. gmail.com. Please submit. We're always looking for bands to play and feature. And
That's right.
you can come and fucking talk to us. Call us at 805-697-7070. And if you're just someone out there not in a band and you're just listening and enjoying, share, like, subscribe, go to the band pages on soundslikenonsense.com. And we got the links to all that. If you're hearing something you like, these bands, it really means a lot getting that thumbs up and the Instagram likes and the shares. So please go and do that. And I think it's time to play another song.
all right.
So let's do, what are we going to do? We're going to do Circle 1. And we're going to do Destroy Exxon, which I think is perfect for right now because gas prices are a motherfucker.
Well, not only that, Mobil wanted to open up San Ynez again.
Oh,
yeah, doing a big shitloads of trucks. What was it like?
Yeah, and they said, we're going to offer the county $30 million, and they said nope.
Because it would
Wow.
crowd the roadways. It was some gnarly number of trucks that would be driving by, which is a crazy thing to say no to right now when gas is like $6 a gallon or whatever.
Right.
Destroy Exxon.
I don't wanna fight for the sun. I don't wanna be a puppet on a string. See the blood from blood for the wells. What a rich man makes money off of me. Government solution up, better than the Cold War. Such a shock to make it slow. Government solution up, better than the Cold War. Such a shock to make it slow. I don't wanna kill for the pleasure. Do they think I'm just another piece of meat? In the end, nothing but a hate. It will
that was Destroy Exxon. Circle One.
Circle One.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. No.
You know, it's a little tough because it's a Circle One, Channel 3, and it's both a C start and then a number.
Right.
Yeah, and then they came in together.
They came in together, and that threw me.
Yeah,
That threw me for a loop.
I was getting confused too.
But
Yeah.
I always think of Circle Jerks when I hear Circle One.
Yeah.
Not me. I don't know. But I've known all these bands forever.
Oh,
you know,
right.
so like it's a little different. Okay, cool. Now it's time for
Sportney
segment.
Yeah. So I like to talk about, feelings and things and all
Oh,
all the
God.
stuff, but I'm not going to do that today. What I'm
Oh.
going to talk about is sometimes I've heard recently that common sense is not so common. So I'm just going to talk about some things.
Okay. I feel like I'm getting thrown under the bus in a second now.
No. When you go to a show, when you do anything, it's really pleasant to be self-contained. What do I mean by that? If you're going to a show that is just like, any kind of show that's not like a venue where you're going to have to buy alcohol, anything like that, assume that you're going to bring your own stuff, bring your own drinks, bring your own beer, bring your own things, right?
Right.
And then on top of that, clean up after yourself. Don't leave it in the parking lot for other people to pick up after you.
Yeah, that's a dick thing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're not 16 anymore.
Yeah.
We're in our 40s.
Right. And I was surprised coming in today. It was so clean out there.
Because I was cleaning.
And,
Oh.
and our friend John, he was like, hey, man,
Yeah.
you got a trash bag? I'm
Yeah.
going to go pick up all the little things.
Right. So.
Cool.
So, something that I'm also talking to Riley about too is just like kind of even like when you're traveling, like, and with other people and stuff, being self-contained so that no one else has to, pick up after you or, take on burdens for you.
Yeah.
It just helps you to be a better travel partner, like all of those kind of things.
Do your dishes, motherfucker.
Yeah, but just being self-contained is something, I think it's a life skill that is underrated. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Common sense, but people, you're right, don't have common sense.
Yeah,
People,
yeah.
like they wouldn't if they confronted and they had baby diaper outside. They'd go, no, I didn't know that was bad to leave. Some people, but you're like, don't leave your fucking baby diaper there. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so really good example, because it is a younger kid. So I was snowboarding with one of Riley's friends, and he's like, "Oh, what is that on the ground?" He thought it was a lift ticket, like somebody the kind that you can drop in whatever. And he picked it up, and it was somebody's business card because he was going to give it to the lifty if it was a lift ticket, so that
Right.
whatever. And he was like, "Oh, it's just a business card," and he threw it down on the ground.
Oh, God.
And I went to go pick it up. He's like, "Oh, I probably should not have done that, right?"
Right.
And I was like, "No."
Yeah, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I picked
pick up your trash.
I picked up the business card, even though it wasn't mine, but
Yeah.
I put it in my pocket, and I threw it away later. So it's just like little tiny things like that where it's like, okay,
I think
know,
we've taught our kid that. I hope.
I hope so, but you just never know.
I know. They're fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Teenagers suck, man.
Yeah.
They're
But,
mean.
But like even like when we had to go back to the hot springs camping and those kind of things where it's like pack in, pack out. Like you are totally
Yeah.
self-sufficient, self-contained. Like any trash that you bring in, you have to bring out.
We always take more than what we bring.
That's right.
You know.
It's just one of the things that, like, if you're going to a venue, especially a very small venue, because Craig talked about it too when he was, talking about
Yeah.
Velvet Jones, about how people just kind of trash your place. And it's like, if it were yours, would you do that?
Yeah, there's no reason for it. Dude, I spilled a drink at the bar a week ago. Fucking full drink, boosh, all over the ground. Shit happens.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't fucking spray paint a dick on the toilet seat.
Right.
This trips me out. People carve shit in the toilet seats in public restrooms. Who the fuck is getting down on their hands and knees or whatever and carving something where everyone's putting their ass? What is the fucking point of that? First off, I guess so everyone sees your really cool tag and sits on it. But
Yeah.
like,
so that it
it's
imprints.
so disgusting. Anyway.
Imagine all that ass juice getting into the cracks of it too.
Oh yeah, no, it's always dark.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, there's no cleaning that.
no.
yeah. But go ahead, Courtney.
That was it.
How,
That was it.
No. How did we go from common sense to toilet scrape?
Just,
We
well,
always
because it's like,
this sounds like nonsense podcast. This is
well,
what
it's
happens.
just like kind of talking about vandalization. It went into like treating the space as your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I try to. You know. But-
Well, and no one's perfect, right? Like, I'm not sitting here on a tower saying, like, I'm any better than anyone else. Like,
There's certain times, I can't think of an example, but like certain times where I'm like, I recognize now that was not okay. Because I was taught differently. Because I
Right.
was raised by heathens.
Yeah,
you know?
well, when I was younger, I used to go up to the mountains where I used to live, and we had a street, or a road, excuse me, and I used to pick up trash, like on my off day or
Right.
spare time, and I'd pick it up, and there was so much trash that I couldn't keep up with it. And then the place that I did pick up in a week was full of fucking trash again.
dang.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, that means people are just throwing shit out the window up in the mountains.
Oh, you know, I saw a thunder bucket right here. Did I talk about that?
Oh, no.
At this little gas station right by our studio, I was like pumping gas. I was like, someone left their Gatorade. And I was like, nope, that's piss.
Oh.
Just a big jug of Gatorade piss.
Well, because truckers gas up there and truckers pee and get.
I know, but damn, dude. Like, why? Now someone has to deal with your fucking thunder bucket.
Why can't they just empty it instead of the whole bucket? Can't they just empty their piss?
Anything. And then what did I do while I was sitting there pumping gas? I stared at it.
Just-
Yeah, I had nothing else to do, right? Because you're normally like staring at the numbers.
There's like a mountain range that's right next to it.
Yeah,
that
but I
you
fucking
could
see this thing all the time. You know, you know, like there's foreign objects.
Wow.
That's weird.
I don't know.
You know, speaking of your child, your teenager, did
Yeah.
I tell you that I had a kid?
No.
Oh, well, I named it 10 Hours of Peaceful Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You
That was really funny.
okay. It was so funny. It got silent for a moment.
Oh, here's
That's how good I am.
here's one.
I stole that.
Someone that I know, got hit with child support for a kid that he didn't know that he had.
It's real.
So he contested. He's like, yeah, I did sleep with this chick. What it was like 6 years ago or something like that.
Oh.
6-7 years ago, he was with this woman and whatever. So he's like, fuck, and it's a 6-year-old. And he was with her like 7 years ago, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So he contested, like, all right, well, let's just do a paternity thing or whatever. All of a sudden, I get dropped.
Oh, wow.
Just like he was like, because he followed up and whatever, and it's like case dismissed,
Yep.
even without doing the paternity suits. This chick was trying to just get his ass,
Dang.
Wow.
just trying to
How-
fucking tax his job, dude.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear all that. That just
Isn't that
sounds
wild?
on both parts. This
Yeah.
poor kid doesn't have a dad,
Right.
and her
Or maybe does, and this is just a scheme.
her trying to be that ruthless.
Wow.
The stress and craziness that he went through.
Thinking you got a 6-year-old out of nowhere? That's kind of wild. That's a kindergartner or a first grader.
Yeah.
You know?
And if it was true, how fucked is it that at 6 years he didn't know that he had a little kid that he
And
could have
missed
been
out.
and missed out.
Missed
Sure,
on all
yeah.
the baby stuff and
Yeah, I don't think I'm out of line by saying my drummer had a one-night stand and has a kid, and the kid's 12 now or something, and he's had to deal with this woman, a co-parent, this entire time with someone he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But he's got to be with the kid the entire
Yeah,
time
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Not just like she comes at him 6 years later. Like, remember that fucking?
Oh yeah, no, they have a
That
time
great
it-
relationship. Like that kid is awesome.
Yeah, no. So it's
He's
working
awesome.
out, but
Yeah.
but he was apart from the very, very beginning, even
beginning.
though it was like, not even like his girlfriend or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
All right, well, let's play some more music, man. I'm gonna do a couple more songs, and we're gonna get out of here.
All right.
Let's do another Circle One song. This is called "Hate, Lust, Filth, and Greed."
Everybody, hear me out, and there's something that I have to talk about. Please just listen what I've got to say. It might make sense to you one day. Hear me speak my sexuality, cause I have fun morality. See old lies and virginity, and no longer in my society. Replaced by lust and filth and greed. All of these we don't need. Or does he have money? Or nice girl with banging a vanity, won't get more. Which started in school and made it to me. Twisted of the sexuality, but you can't even realize you were hypnotized. Can't you see they did it to you, they did it to me. Say girls, I wish my society would play your games and necessity. You think it's love and jump in bed. It's really blessed you in instead. Yes, you use your body like a pleasure tool, and you let him do it, so you're the fool. Tells you your boss cause he doesn't care. You're right, the table will sit on the chair, but if you like it so much and think it cute, you might as well be a prostitute. Cause there's the body for money they need, and you do the same for success degree. The playing around is for you to choose, but you won't get away without paying your dues. Remember, sex is a gift from love above. There's something you feel with something you love, but something so special we often lose. Reminding people really abuse, so don't be impatient, don't be like the rest. Just wait for the right one and you'll get the best.
All right, Circle One, you guys.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I like it. Like it really does seem like our show, man. We kind of go through themes of music, like we don't even mean to. You know, like Rival Cults. I just saw them last night. You know, like.
Right.
And they go right along with that kind of music,
Yeah,
you know? So
for
they were
sure.
a throwback, man. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to play another one of their songs, too. But I don't know. That's about it for me this week.
Yeah.
We got another show to do, and then we're out of here.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's it. I mean, I got nothing.
You got nothing.
Nothing.
What do you got going this week, though?
Nothing.
You got to be kidding me. You're just getting back into town.
No, I don't know. I got to do more hiking. It is better out. It's better weather out there. I got to get this 42-year-old body moving. I don't know. I got some stuff I like to do around the house.
Did you get your couch? New couch or
So
cushions?
Cushions?
we went with Courtney,
What was
which
it?
or actually it was Dr. L.
Yeah.
Her suggestion of getting it sewed.
Oh, yeah?
Or, I remember.
Yeah, I do.
So Stacy sewed it, and it looks
She did it herself?
yeah,
Gnarly.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's
It
good.
really?
Yeah, sewing's not too hard.
It's not?
I can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking nightmare, sewing couch cushions.
Yeah. But anyways, so it's manageable. I mean, now we don't have to get another fucking couch. I mean,
Nice.
No,
we do, but
Not right now.
not right now. You know,
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's good. And what about you, Courtney?
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
That's how much he loves this show.
Yeah.
No, I was yawning. Anyways, last week I yawned and I saw Jeff yawn through Zoom.
Oh, you got him?
I got him through Zoom. Okay, this week it is tax time, people. So get your books up to date and to your CPA. It's very important. You don't want to miss a deadline.
That's it?
true.
Yeah, that's my week. I'm
Okay.
doing books and helping people catch up who are freaking out last minute.
Okay, Mr. Wilridge.
I just hope you guys stay safe out there. I hope this is not too crass, but Putin can suck a dick.
Jesus Christ,
I'm
yeah.
sorry about that.
No, it's good.
But anyways, I just want to say be kind. ELE.
ELE?
Everybody love everybody.
Oh, I like that.
ELE. My ass. Okay, well, thank you for the bands coming on. Channel 3
thank
and
you so
Circle
much.
1. Go out there and catch a show, man. It's really cool. Rival Cults, I'm going to play another song by those guys right here at the outset. I got just a lot of work to do this week.
Yeah.
Some catch up. It's beautiful outside, so I'm going to try to get out and enjoy some nature too.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
Besides, we'll see you before you go.
That's it. Yeah,
We have one more show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
okay.
another show coming up, and I'm really stoked for the guest who I think it is.
Oh,
Here's
great.
a hint: Drop Bears.
Oh.
All right. All right, you guys have a good week.
Have a good week,
All right,
guys.
deuces.
Bye.
For years all alone,
see those